The young man stunned so many with his weekend, but unfortunately didn't finish this rally. Instead, bringing home points, he went off-road with a broken suspension on the penultimate stage and was out just when he found the speed and the rhythm and was really impressing us. At Kronos, they applauded both teams when they came back to the service park at the end of this rally, but Peugeot surely should have hoped for more. Ouch from this one. Chris Meek on a charge. He won not only special stage 13 but cleared up on 14 and 15 as well in some style. Sven Danny Sordo, working for Eurosport, said the victory would have been Meek's had it not been for that puncture. Well, the only thing that he needs to change now is his luck.
And the keep left, 60 right, double tighten.
There's your stage winners then. 9 for Meek and Nagel, 4 for Kwiatkowski and Stary. Hannon and Markula taking just a 1. Well up front, nothing troubled the Skoda crew, who took a 1-2-3. It was podium all smiles. They were like a bunch of kids. You wouldn't have known that just 30 minutes earlier they had been like enemies on the road. So it was Jan Kwiatkowski who headed home with the biggest trophy in his suitcase. Well deserved. The Czech worked through the weekend like a Swiss clock. Absolutely faultless. Second place went to Euro Hannonen, the Finn preserving his tyres on day 1, or better than on day 1, showing himself an important second step of the podium. Not only did he widen the points gap on Chris Meek and his Peugeot, but increased the lead on Wilkes as well before the rally. He said he'd be happy with third. Well, he topped even that. Well, no win yet for Guy Wilkes, but a podium. Secured his second place in the championship with his third consecutive podium, making him one of the most consistent drivers in the IRC. A well-deserved result. Surely there's more to come. Well, it was an excellent 6th place overall and victory in the Spanish Championship category for Alberto Evia. A smiling Spaniard was heartily celebrated on the podium in front of the fanatical hordes. Yes, he was scored 3 third places in this rally as well, don't forget. Sadly, he just couldn't take it to Kwiatkowski like it has done previously. Suarez had to abandon the rally, sadly. Ruben Grazia and his Mitsubishi also had their issues, of course. Mitsubishi Perez up in flames. Didn't make it easy for these boys. Well, smiles are for winners, so spare a thought for poor Sergio Vallejo. Power steering failure meant he had to work hard and couldn't even lift his arms at the flowers or wave to the crowd by the end. He was that tired. Still looked quick though, even though he was having to muscle the car around all of those curves. Jose Barrios, the lone Subaru driver, was equally happy with the result. He couldn't have done much more and was struggling on the last couple of stages. Still, a good boost to his Spanish Championship points. And incidentally, we're not exaggerating when we mention just how many fans came out. Kwiatkowski was royally celebrated when he crossed the line. And his reaction later on the podium.
After victory, also always the feelings are nice, but for sure we cannot sleep. We have to improve everything. We have to improve the car. I have to improve myself, and only we need to pick up all the small details for the next victory.
A 1-2-3 for Skoda. Perfect clean sweep for the Czech constructor, part of the German Volkswagen group. For Kwiatkowski, it was the first win of the season, and surely he'd like to stand on that top spot again before too long. Got to happen, hasn't it? Speak to Euro Hannonen.
It was good rally from me, I have to say. No mistakes during the weekend. I had a better speed than on tarmac rallies last year, and all the time I was quite good on the stage times, close to the front and to the leader, and only less than 10 seconds now for the Kwiatkowski on the end of the rally, so I cannot be disappointed.
No disappointment, I'm sure. But 9.1 seconds was the deficit on Kwiatkowski, our winner. Guy Wilkes, yes, the Wilkes and Pugh combination, still something to be reckoned with. And Meek and Nagel getting themselves up into 4th place by the end. Valuable championship points for them. How does it translate? Well, Hannonen now has 32 points in the general classification, as against Kwiatkowski's 25. Wilkes is also there. on 25, so level second now. Chris Meek, well, it's looking more difficult, the task, as the season goes on. He's on 15 points after 4 rounds of the IRC. And what about those manufacturers' standings? Well, no doubt about it, Skoda just in bossing mode at the moment. 64 points as opposed to Peugeot's 33. Yes, Meek's ill fortune reflected in that Peugeot scoreline. Well, it was almost like he had no two-wheel drive competition out there. They were out there, but Ivre Lemes, the boy from Lanzarote, drove a perfect rally in his Ford Fiesta S1600 and took a smooth victory. He finished the rally in 10th overall, which is a remarkable result for a two-wheel drive car. Maybe like Neuville, we'll see Ivre next year in a fully competitive four-wheel drive machine. That would be very, very nice indeed. So this is how the championship for the two-wheel drivers is at the moment. And for manufacturers, a little bit tighter at the top with M Sport chased down by Peugeot. The gap, just 4 points. So it's bye for now. We'll have another inside look, of course, after every one of the IRC rounds. Next rally is Rally of Sardinia. That's the 4th of June. Until then, you can keep in touch with our popular iPhone application. That'll keep you informed. For now, though, from this one and me, Carter Kelly, it's bye-bye.